Hello folks, slightly different live chat Tuesday this week. We're doing it from the Workbench, throwing you a curveball. A little bit different. I thought we'd change it up this week. We've done months, in fact almost a year and a half of Tuesday live chats in the office. So we're on the Workbench tonight. Hope you're all safe and well. Hope everything's going good. Why are we in here? Let me explain. So I've got a couple of basses here that I want to get out on gigs very, very soon. And this bass has had the same strings on for 8 years. And it's time for a change. And it did a couple of gigs doing the Uncle Funk's Decades of Dance show. And basically these strings are dead. They're gone. Absolutely past it. And the other bass, which is there, but you can kind of see, but you can't, is a Spector NS2 that I bought a few months ago, previously owned by our good friend Nick Smith. It's here now, and I need to start getting it out and gigging, and the strings on it are completely gone, and it needs a little bit of a setup and a tweak, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of TLC, give it a bit of a clean up. It's sat in the rack for a good 6 months or so, so it's time to get both of these basses back out and gigging. But the StingRay most definitely needs a complete clean up, change of strings, set up the lot. So that's what we're doing this week, something different. If you joined me yesterday on yesterday's live chat, thank you very much. We had over 5,000 views. So again, we were on the Workbench. We did the T bass, Trace Elliott States T bass, and the GB Spitfire. That's what we did yesterday. So if you watched that, thank you very much. Much obliged. I can see people flying in here. Here we go. Loads of comments. Just bear with me. So not only are we filming for you guys live as we go, there's also another camera here which is recording what we're doing, and I will be doing a workbench setup video for the channel. So we're doing double bubble tonight, so it's all good, it's all good. Anyway, let's see who we've got on here. Westford, good to see you. The StingRay, yes indeed. Richard, I assume I don't need an invite. I don't think you will, Rich, because it's going to be very hard to coordinate everything while I'm trying to do all of this. But by all means, get involved on the live chat. That would be quite fabulous. And try to do this yesterday, and I was trying to keep the chat going and sort two basses out. It was like trying to be an octopus. It was a bit mental, and also we're limited on screen space as well. So yeah, text chat tonight, I think. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. That's all very good. Great. Hi Martin Fay, good to see you. Stacey's there, good. It's been a minute. Yeah, I can see Martin's message. Life went a bit manic, getting back to normal. Excellent. Bill Derbyshire, good to see you. Supersonic Queen, young Phil Copping, good to see you. I have got gloves on. Look at that, black nitrile gloves. Every home should have some. You're using the baby oil? Yes, of course, the base baby oil. All good. So if you're new to Brooks's Bass Corner live chats, live streams, welcome. It's good to see you. We do this every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. It's a different one this week. We're not in the office having a big long chat. We're setting basses up. I'm running out of time this week. It's a frantic week. I'm going to see Level 42 at Royal Albert Hall tomorrow. Then I've got an Uncle Funk show in town on Thursday. I've got a Queen show Saturday, a Queen show Friday as well, missing a day out. Got stuff to do Sunday. It's just Christmas, gigs are flying in. I need this bass and the other one ready, because I'm going to run out of time to get them done otherwise. And I thought you guys might like to watch, and also because I wanted to film the videos for the content here on the channel. So if you're new to the live chats, come on in. We're talking bass guitars, bass amps, effects, accessories, cleaning materials, strings. Got more strings than you could shake a stick at in here, boxes of them. If you want to help the channel, you don't you don't have to pay to watch the videos. All the videos are free to watch. We're a monetized channel. Underneath the video window, you'll find a row of icons. There's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Please give the video a thumbs up. I can't repeat it enough. Yesterday we had 5,000 views on a live chat. We got about 56 thumbs ups. Guys, a thumbs up. It costs you nothing to do it. You won't get persecuted if you give the video a thumbs up. It's the most important thing you can do for a video, content creator, YouTube channel, the lot. The thumbs up is everything. Subscribe button, not bothered about it. Thumbs up, yes please. Comments, yes please. Sharing the video out, yes please. All of those are good. If you're going to give it a thumbs down, then please leave a comment. Let me know what you don't like or don't enjoy about it. Next up, you'll see a share arrow, so you can share the video out, social media, email, websites. There's a save button as well. There's a love heart in a teeth in, Mike. There's a dollar symbol in a love heart. It's called Super Thanks. It allows you to make a donation to the channel if you wish to do so. It exists on every single video here on the channel because we're a monetized channel. So if you want to help the channel, we want to keep going as long as possible. Everything you're going to see today, I've paid for. It's all come out of my pocket. We didn't get any of this stuff for free. So if you want to help the channel, keep it going. Be much appreciated. Thank you very, very much in advance. If you're just coming in onto the live chat, if you're on the mobile app, the live chat window is directly below this window. If you're on the desktop version, it is that way. That way. So at the bottom there, you'll see a window that says post a comment or chat, or it might just, I don't know what they say because we're on StreamYard. Put your insertion point or cursor in there, type your question, comment, press send, come here into the live chat feed. I can then respond to it. It'll be a little intermittent between the messages tonight because I'm going to be doing stuff. So I will do them in bulk. So I'll do like some work on the bass, then I'll come and do the messages. And so by all means, talk amongst yourselves. That's very much suggested if you wish to do that. So, like I say, at the bottom of the live chat window, there's the chat, comment, post a comment box. Put your question or comment in there, press send, it appear here in the live feed. Next to that, you can see an emoji icon, so give that an absolute pummeling if you would be so kind. Next to that, you'll find a dollar symbol in a rectangle, and that's Super Chat. So exactly the same Super Thanks, but the Super Chat facility exists on these live chats. So again, if you want to help the channel, you want to donate to the channel, you can do it via Super Chat or you can do it via Super Thanks. Both are the same thing. Now in the description box underneath the video, you're going to find timestamps from about midday tomorrow, once this live chat goes up, which allows you find people in YouTube land to jump between the different topics that we talk about here on the video tonight. So if you don't want to spend 3 hours or so watching the whole video, although if you wish to do so, that's fabulous, you can always watch it on double speed. But once the timestamps are in there, you can click on the timestamps and jump between them as you wish. Someone's just donated to the channel. Electric Low End, you're a fabulous chap. I've said this all along. Well done, sir. Thank you for that super chat. Bless your heart. Top stuff. Well done, sir. Thank you. Let's put that in there. Well done. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Top stuff. And while we're at it, let me go in there and I will give your super chat a thumbs up. Let's do this. There we go. And I'll give it a nice big love heart too. Well done, sir. Thank you. Your contribution for this channel. Thank you. Lovely human being. Now, a good thing when you see it clearly. Let me just type a little message in there. Thank you so much. That is very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Do very much appreciate it. Good stuff. Thank you. That's a good start. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, so where was I? So in the description box, you'll find the timestamps. After that, you're going to find affiliate links for Brooks's Bass Corner merch. People, you've been buying merch by the bucket load. Thank you so much. I've got the hoodie on tonight, of course. Keep myself warm in here. You see the logo on the back, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, you can see it. T-shirts, caps, mouse mats, 170 items across 15 designs. Feel free to go and check it out. Use the links in the description box. It's better for me in the channel if you buy the merch through those links. Then we get the full affiliate commission. If you buy merch through the YouTube merch shelf, we lose 45% of the affiliate commission. So if you're going to buy stuff, please use the links in the description box. After that, you're going to find affiliate links for vidIQ, Top Cashback, StreamYard, and you'll find affiliate links for the Bass Center here in the UK. Then after that, if you've got any bass related purchases and you want to buy a bass, amp, effects, cleaning materials, strings, gig bags, whatever for basses, we have affiliate links for Amazon, Thomann, ANDERTONS. So all the different products you're going to see tonight. Carnauba wax, we're talking Music Nomad, fret guards for cleaning frets, doing the neck, all of these things. You can buy them using the affiliate links. I will put up tomorrow a list of all the items we've used, and I will also pin them in a comment in the comment section. Some of the items will already be listed. I think I put them in earlier in the description box. So again, if you're seeing things I'm using, you think I need some of that or one of those, please use those links. I've put the links there for Thomann and Amazon. They are personalized links for those items, which Brooks's Bass Corner will get an affiliate commission on. The ANDERTONS link is a general link, so literally you click on that and anything you buy then through the ANDERTONS site, after clicking that link, will get an affiliate commission on. That's how that works. After the affiliate links and all of that, you'll find social media links there. And right, we need to get cracking, don't we? Time's going to run out otherwise. So let's have a look at these comments and I will get to it. If you've got old Stacey Yancey, it's like a landslide, isn't it? Fabulous. Thank you so much. Let me get in there. Thank you. All of that. Bless your heart, people. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And I need to do these thank yous because YouTube requires it, apparently. How about that? And before we go any further, what a week it's been. What week it has been in the bass world. So I said on last week's live chat that on Friday, what was that? Friday I'm trying to think, what's the week? Where are we? 13th, 12th, 11th. Friday the 10th of October, we lost John Lodge from the Moody Blues. That was bad enough. Then this weekend, we lose Sam Rivers of Limp Bizkit at 48. 48, that's no age. So we lost two bassmen. A day later, on Sunday, we lost Anthony Jackson, for crying out loud. Bass legend. I mean, the guy's CV is huge, absolutely immense. We lost all of them. And then I did the live chat here yesterday. I go in, I cook a roast dinner, we eat our dinner. I then get a neighbour's son come and knock on my front door, and one of our neighbours 3 doors up has passed away. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. And what is going on? There's something in the water at the moment. It's horrendous. Bass players, look after yourselves. We're getting into that crappy time of year when it gets cold and people get flus and viruses and all that. Look after yourselves. Eat healthily. Drink water. Lots of sleep. Don't go near people with colds. Goodness me. Can't have any of that. Right, let's do these messages. Stacey, as Richard, not a problem. Be therapeutic to watch someone else work. Yeah, and Lord knows it is work, because these need doing. Visog, evening all. Sad that, yes, exactly what I was just saying. Electric low in there. I had an appointment with eye doctor today. I hope everything's good. Currently on a waiting list for cataract surgery. Man, feeling it. Look after yourself. Russell's on. Black tapes would look good on that scheme. There's no black tapes going on this bass, I can assure you. Gareth, good to see you. Richard Fitton, very true. Won't see the likes of him again. Ain't that the truth? That is very much the truth. James Howard, good to see you. Stacey, Richard, there we go. Gareth, everyone's saying hello. Good to see you all. Come on in. Thank you for that super chat. I'll join you. Well done, you fabulous people. Bill saying hello. Yeah. Oh, look at all these people flying in today. There we go. Let you alone. Richie, yes, all is okay, but cataract on your eyes got worse, but now I'm on the waiting list for the surgery. Good for you. Hope your week has started in a great way as well. Thank James Howard, super chat. Oh my word, it's like a it is. It's a waterfall today. Thank you, James. Bless your heart. Oh, super stuff. Thank you. I won't get these bases done, but I have to say thank you to you. So thank you. Well done. Fabulous people we have here. Guys, you'll be making me cry soon. Super chat waterfall, exactly. Right, let's do this. So the bass tonight, we're doing two. So this is my StingRay, so 1999, Ernie Ball StingRay, 3-band EQ. Scratch plate's been changed by me. Pickup was changed to an Aguilar in January 2015. Circuit was changed to a John East MusicMan replacement circuit, which is based around the 76 StingRay circuit, but with a mid sweep and an additional treble boost, which is all good. Other than that, the rest of it's original. It's had a massive ding here, which I probably can't show you without getting into a nightmare with the cameras, but not a major deal, but it needs a damn good clean. Strings are coming off. We're giving the whole thing a cleaning the fingerboard with some DMI Guitar Labs maple butter, that thing. Yeah, I have to do it for both cameras because we've got two cameras running today. And we're going to wax up the body, some of this, and we're going to do the business and get the thing ready, ship shape for gigging. But these strings are totally dead. Believe me, they've been on since 2017. Done probably close to 80. No, what am I talking about? No, it's not done 80 gigs with these strings. Probably done 80 gigs since I bought the bass. But these strings have probably done about 30 to 35 gigs. These are Rotosounds, but they went on in, I think, April 2017. Anyway, time for a change. So we're going to be putting exactly the same things on. Nice set of Rotosound 4505s, which is the gauge this bass seems to like. If you go down to 4000, it's okay, but it's not great. And you don't want the weak G-string thing happening either, so which StingRays are well known for. So these strings are going to be recycled at It's a String Thing down in Neath in Wales. And let us know if you're gigging, what you're up to, folks. Let me know. We've got here messages. James Howard, you're a heating engineer, because the last 45, you can answer any questions if that helps. Good man. So went to see Level 42 on Saturday. Went to see him in Watford. Outstanding. Really good. Really good. On fire. Great audience. Anyone was at Watford, guys, you did them proud on Saturday. Great crowd. And hopefully I'm going to see him tomorrow at the Albert Hall. I haven't bought a ticket because they sold out, and I didn't know what my itinerary was going to be like, but I think I'm on the guest list, so I will find out in the morning. But fingers crossed. It's all good. Apparently they did very good at Nottingham last night. They're in Tunbridge Wells tonight. For some reason I had in my head they were in Ipswich, but they're not. They're in Tunbridge Wells. Down near Rotosound in Sevenoaks. So I'm sure Jason and Jack will be there. If you are, chaps, hope you have a splendid evening. Gareth, you're out on Saturday afternoon playing a care home with your acoustic trio. Mate, there's money to be earned in that. I know lots of people who do care homes and stuff, a lot of solo singers and some duos. There's money in it. It's you do it properly, you can clean up. So good luck with you on that. I'm trying not to snag my gloves. I did that yesterday. Yeah, so we did a live chat yesterday while I was here on the workbench. Did two basses, and there's just a few basses in the rack that have needed a bit of workbench love, and It's taken a while to be able to do it, but now we're in the flow of it. It's all good. And if this goes well today, then we might do another one next week. We'll see. While I've got the bit between my teeth. And it's a good way of filming content for the channel that I can then do standalone videos for. So thank you if you've watched the level 42 videos I've put up over the past week or so. Very much appreciated. I said it's like my common word, very much appreciated. I don't know another way to phrase it. But it all is very much appreciated. There's his nibs. Is it a shrubbery video? Yeah. Can't you tell? Yeah, man. It's all going on. Some people just cut the strings off. I'm not a fan of doing it because in the past I've had one or two just go bah, just fly off, and it's not great. So I'd rather undo them and run them through the bridge, which seems to work a little better. But these strings had a good innings. And I was going to change them this time last year when we were getting ready to do the Decades of Dance first show, which was a year ago at the weekend. And I didn't do it in the end. We just ran out of time. And yeah. So this is like a year overdue, this restringing. And this has done a few gigs since then. So it's done all three three Decades of Dance shows. And on the last one in Hartford, I was like, those strings are going. I'm not doing another gig with that bass until those are gone. But it's all good. If you got any questions about what I'm doing, ask. If you think you know a better way of doing stuff, suggest it. And we'll see. I'm sure Andy Stratford will be along later. I think he might be at the football, actually. Saw him post up on Facebook earlier that he wasn't doing his radio show. Let's get a little drink on the go while we're at it. Pepsi, if you're watching, a couple of slabs of that wouldn't go amiss. You know, for us thirsty content creators. Yeah. What's happening in the world of Pink Bassman then? Right, we're going to brush all this gunk off. Stuff all around the bridge and the pickups and horrible. Get rid of all that. We don't need that. I'm not going to adjust the pickup height, or I don't think I need to. I managed to get this set about 2 or 3 years ago exactly where I want it to be. So like I say, the strings are exactly the same gauge. Hopefully won't need to adjust the truss rod, but we'll check the relief. And yeah, so really hopefully it's just a case of cleaning it all up, putting new strings on, check everything, and we're good to go. I don't think it's like some massive overhaul if it was a new bass, but cool. See, fingerboard's all marked, so hopefully the DMI maple butter will sort that out. I'm going to gloss the body and yeah, see where we get to here. So clean up first, then we'll do the frets and the neck. Job should be a good one. Right, we want that, don't we? So where do you put the cloths, Michael John? That'll do. Nice old t-shirt, bit of recycling going on. Pink shrubbery, yes, with a molly wig, exactly. Teal stingrays, yes, they are superb. Although this is a 99, I wish it was an earlier one because I'd have got a gloss neck instead of the oiled wax. But there we can't have it all. Gareth, what was the reason for the Aguilar pickup? Is it better? Yes, than the original MusicMan one. Yes, the MusicMan one didn't die. I've still got it inside in the office. The Aguilar one is better, but also the way they designed it got rid of the problematic low output G string. If you don't know what I'm talking about, search online, have a look on Google. There's loads about it. Some Stingrays just have weak G-string output, and it's a known problem, and I think around that area of the pickup are extra windings, but Aguilar addressed it. I prefer this pickup, I prefer this circuit, so, but I do love the MusicMan package. So the Aguilar pickup is voiced like the late 70s ones. You've got one in your Stingray, there you go. I had a question. Yes, Westfall, is it still okay to use WD-40 for phenolic fingerboards? Yes, even if there's an LED. Yes. Yes, didn't you have something you were going to show us tonight? Although you can't because we're doing this. Please, I'm assuming you've had a bass purchase, young man. Do you want to tell us? Tell us what you've bought. Right. So this is simple green. This is just to clean the neck, clean the body, get the general grot off. It's my grot, it's no one else's grot, so that's all fine. Tuners could do with a damn good polish as well, so they're going to be getting looked at later. There is a review of this bass on the channel. I'm not going to put it in the live chat at the moment. I will put it in the timestamps. Otherwise, I'm going to end up not getting these basses done. So we want to get them done before the end of this evening. Electric Lion, what is with this year? We've lost so many great musicians. It feels like a repeat of 2015, 2016, when we lost loads. I mean, can you believe it? It will be 10 years in 2 months since we lost Lemmy. That was December 2015. Crazy. Where did 10 years go? Just gone. Mental. If you're hearing bangs in the background, it's Diwali. So the fireworks have been relentless basically for about 3 days, and it's carrying on. Guys, you went until half midnight last night with the fireworks. Turn it in. Had enough. You're upsetting the dogs, not just my dogs, but other people's dogs, and the wildlife. They're fireworks. Buy silent fireworks. Yeah? You can look at all the lovely colours and the explosions without all the bang and fizz. Pick Basin, there is a point in life. Well, I don't know yet. Westfall. Yes, you want to come on the video, show something quite special, so it starts with an S. That'll be a status then. By the way, Zuma wants a JD. Does he now? He'll have to put an order in. I heard they're not doing any orders at the moment. No new orders. Electric Low End, sadly you have a Guinness now. It was a long day. Well, you enjoy that. You enjoy that. Right, let's get this over. So I know there's a load of grime on, yeah, there it is, which I know came from the Decades of Dance show. It was, everyone was on nerves that night, and I was sweating, and I don't normally sweat out of my hands, but it was pouring off my arms, and it got onto the bass neck, and I can feel it there. Around the F, G and A positions. That's better. So I got this bass in, oh, now when was that? 2007, from a guy on eBay. And I always wanted a bass in this colour. I bought the plate myself in anticipation that I knew I'd get a teal one at some point. And there was a guy on eBay for years called Daz Bootman, and he used to do, literally had every scratch plate material pre-cut for every single scratch plate that was on the market at the time. So for every guitar, every bass, and you could literally, if you had a Stingray, you could buy every scratch plate material in that shape, and it was pre-cut, and they were like 15 quid, 20 quid. And then he stopped. I don't know if he got asked to shut his eBay account down, or he just decided he didn't want to do it anymore. and I wish I'd bought a few more at the time, not knowing I was going to end up with a load of precisions and stuff. But there we go. There we go. The order book is closed. Exactly. The fireworks must be like living in Beirut. It is at the moment. It was last night. Jeepers. Relentless. And then Diwali finishes, and then it's fireworks day, isn't it? So we get loads of it. There's been some discussion regarding the tones of the blue versus neon pink JD video clips I posted. Very, very good. Very good. It's from Westport. It's related with someone you might be seeing tomorrow. Ah! That'll be a King bass thing, I assume. Well done. Very good. Right, that's that. Right, let's get the fret guard on. So, big shout out, Ben. High Tech Distribution. Thank you very much. Music Nomad. Fabulous. We're using this. The Music Nomad B34 fret guard. So in the old days, when you wanted to do frets and network, you would use masking tape. And you put it all on, you protect the neck, and the frets would stand proud, and that's fine. Then we moved over to using things like these, called grip guards. Again by Music Nomad. Fabulous. Love them. Huge time saver. Well, now we have this, which is full on, but it saves so much time. Can't tell you. So you literally, there's a 34-inch scale, which is this one. There's also a 35-inch scale. They also do models for guitars, but we're not interested in that. So you basically put it on, fix it on with the supplied bands, and away you go. And it does save a hell of a lot of time and grief. Although it keeps ripping my gloves each time I do this. But there we go. You can't have everything. But it's all good. Please give the video a thumbs up, folks. Most important thing you can do. Please leave comments if you're watching this after the event, and feel free to share it out on social media. We're broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram tonight. It's all good. Slightly different live chat this week. I thought I'd change it up. Have a change. And also these needed doing. And I'm running out of time, especially this week. So we're going to fret razor for these. People keep asking me, fret razors, what are they all about? So you can do it with a Dremel tool if you want. You can use sandpaper, whatever. I use fret erasers. Simple, easy, don't really make a mess, and far less dangerous than scraping your fingerboard. And they work great. So it is like a sandpaper. It's like a gritty eraser, if you like. That's why they're called fret erasers, funnily enough. So these frets, as far as I'm aware, previous owner didn't ever clean them. They've probably never been done since it left the factory in 1999. So where are we? 26 years ago. 26 years of grot. So time for a clean up and a spruce up. That's what I say. And then we'll be using some Never Dull, make them all gleaming, and job will be done. Until the next time I have to do it. Messages. Here we go. Sorry. Keith, good to see you. Zoomer, you too. Hold up. I need to just raise that up. There. So what's the discussion about your blue versus neon pink JD? What's the discussion then? So you're Westfield, you're replacing your King bass standard with this Retroglide. I'm not a fan. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. I'm sure you're very excited, and so you should be. I'm just not a fan of that finish. And when they came out, people were buying them hand over fist, and for some reason they have not retained their value quite as much as other King basses have. And they do seem to have a sound of their own. Whether that's related to the finish and all the stuff that's going on in the presentation, I don't know. Gareth, I know someone's selling a Gibson EB4 650. Don't know they were a thing. It kind of looks like a cross-pollination of a G&L and a Tobias. Okay. I don't know anything about those, to be fair. Anyone help Gareth there? You saying sip the wine, don't have any wine, don't have cake, just had my dinner. EB4 is not well liked. Okay, Westport Mark 1 or Mark 2. There isn't a Mark 2 retro glide as far is there? Don't think so. Thought they were all, and actually 2019 it would have to be a custom model, because they stopped production of those in about 2007, I think, 2008. Electric Lowen, yeah, Lemmy's passing was a hard hit for me. I watched his funeral ceremony from start to finish. Never have I ever cried for someone who I didn't even never meet, like I did during his funeral. Well, these things hit people, you know. We went through it with Freddie. So, what grade is the first one? This is 150. Which is like the most abrasive, but these frets have never been cleaned, so there's a lot of grot to get off them. Westport, there's a Mark 1 Kingback. Yeah, I don't think they did a Mark 2 Retroglide. Don't remember, that's for sure. Zoom, hang on, I need to scroll. I'm doing this all on a touchpad on the laptop. Let's make something clear, Jamie. I don't want a JD, I want your JD. You had two of those back in about 2006-7. There you go. He wants the blue. Retrograde is a nice instrument. Well done. That's a lovely bass. Yeah, the guy was selling it less than the price that he bought it new. Very good. No, there was no Mark II. The Mark II was the bass in itself. And Retroglide, like I say, I think only did a year, maybe two at the most. I don't think it sold particularly well. Certainly not compared to the Black Beauties. But there's definitely a different sound to it. If you listen to clips of Mark using his from the Retroglide tool and compare it with any other King bass, they don't sound remotely similar. Don't think Rob changed the EQ on it. I think it's just the materials it's made from impacting the tone. I think. Well, I haven't owned one. I've played one. But again, King bass doesn't really work for me. Cool. These frets are a bit dirty. But I'm not surprised after the Decades of Dance show. And the rehearsing we did for that was intense. So a lot of, I'd say, blood, sweat and sweat. In my blood, sweat and tears, blood, sweat and sweat. As I'm aware, there's no high frets on this. So we should be good to go. General setup. Hey. Got to remember to change my basses over between gigs this week. Otherwise I'll be turning up to the Queen shows with the Uncle Funk instruments. That's not really the thing. There we go. Right, very good. Is that done? What we got there? Blimey. Sorry, I need to get set up with a mouse in here at some point. Zoom out. Imagine if it was plum crazy purple. Doesn't Mr. Stratford have a Black Beauty? Yes, he does. Saw headless status at a Finnish second-hand marketplace. My wallet was crying after seeing the price, I'll bet. Westford, yes, it's one of the last Retroglide. As Rob had just no more chrome covers, and he found the last set in his drawer. James Howard, I thought they had different pickups in the Retroglide. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, definitely got a different sound. There you go. Richard, sounds like a similar vintage to your Mark II. Mine was one of the last two Mark IIs made as special orders in 2920. There you go. There we go. Good. Right. Never dull. It's that time, isn't it, boys and girls? Got to do the show for that. So people still ask me, what is this? So it's like a wadding. It is a wadding. What am I on about? Like, it is. It's like wool, and it's got. It has the polish built into it, and it's great stuff. And it's very little mess, easy to use. It doesn't get everywhere. So it looks like this. Yeah. Don't need much. Keep the workbench tidy, Michael. Yeah. And then I'll show you, after 5 frets, I'll show you how dirty it is, right? There you go. That's just 5 frets worth. Yes, indeed. Messages. Here we go. Nick Ellis, good to see you. You got a USA-made MusicMan sub, which I love. Great sounding preamp and pickup. They are great basses. Keep hold of that, sir. Keep hold of that. That will go up in price. They've already started going up in price, the USA subs. Enjoy. Play it regularly. Yeah. So if you're coming in from Facebook or Instagram, welcome. Good to see you. Join in the chat. We'll be responding intermittently between jobs in this bass, which is a 1999 American MusicMan StingRay. No, black. Yeah, not great. Anyway, that's that done. Right, we can polish up the frets. We've got a microfiber polishing cloth. As you can see, we've been fairly busy in recent weeks polishing up frets on basses, but there we are. It's all good. Look after your bass, it'll look after you. Electric low end, the dirty frets, you know that's the case. Plum Crazy, fret the single pickup JD in the MM position would be amazing. Martin, use Gorgamite for the frets, similar product but more like a cloth than wadding. Okay. Richard, how do we get the view from the other camera? You don't, it's pretty much the same, because that's on my phone camera. It's for doing a standalone video for the channel as opposed to this live chat. I'm compromised by the amount of space I've got, so it was really a case of just fitting in what I could. When I've done that before, I've had cameras on tripods, but I don't have the floor space to put in a floor standing tripod at the moment, so that couldn't happen. Actually, that standalone video will be an experiment because it will be the first one that I've done on a static camera. Usually I have two or three cameras for those. So just be the one. Frets look a damn sight better. There's all the muck. That's what happens. That's what comes off. It's all good. There we are. If anyone's going to the London Guitar Show down at Kempton Park, it was Sandown Park, one or the other. Let us know next week what it was like. I can't go, unfortunately. I think it's this weekend. So this weekend or next weekend. I can now confirm that I will be at the Southeast Bass Chat Bass Bash. I now not only have my own presentation to do and a presentation for a pickup company who are filming their presentation, I'm now also interviewing Chris Childs of Thunder, which for those who are attending will be like watching two old blokes in a pub having a natter. But I will try and keep it as professional and polished as I can. I have warned him. Chances are it will be similar to the one that we did at the London Bass Guitar Show in 2018 when I interviewed him then. But we'll do selected updates from the last 7 years. So, yeah. COVID hadn't happened at that point. So, yeah. There we go. Nice gleaming frets. What we like. Super, super, super. Right. Good. Now we're going to clean the fingerboard with the DMI maple butter. We want that on a bit of that, don't we? Here we go. Let's have a look. Electric low end must be some phone adapter camera, so you could switch between that and the phone. The phone doesn't get picked up by StreamYard because it's not connected into the laptop. Within StreamYard, if you have several cameras set up, you can just with a hotkey switch between the cameras. But again, I haven't got the floor space in here to be able to accommodate that. So it is what it is. And I just for quickness today, and I wanted to get this as a standalone video as well. The phone's doing it, but we'll see how it all comes out. If it doesn't, then I'll have lost the opportunity for that video until this needs another restream. Right. So we're using this, as I said, the DMI maple butter. Fingerboard is dirty, and I'm not surprised. Yeah. That's graft. That is. Serious graft. It's not great, is it? But it's doing what it's meant to do, so all good. We'll use some on the back as well. Let me get onto that bit. Tell you what, put that there, so leave that again in a minute. Yeah, it does what it says. Dirty. So I will put links in the description box to reviews and demos of this, and I will put in a link for the live chat that we did yesterday here on the Workbench. So if anyone wants to catch up on that, they can. I'll do that tomorrow when I'm doing the timestamps. It's good. Clearly, the money end of the fingerboard looking the dirtiest. Not surprising. Do the edges because they get dirty, because it's where your fingers go under. Of course. Yep. It's not too bad. Very good. Right. That's fine. We're going to, let's see. No, do the back of the neck first. So what I've just done on the front, we'll do again. Oh dear. Messages going at 100 miles an hour. Let's have a look here. Here we go. That's all right, Electric Low End. Yeah, I thought it could help. Don't even have experience of live streaming. It's okay. It's a common thing on maple fingerboard Stingrays. They always look dirty and grubby, except the earlier gloss ones, which is another reason I loved a gloss neck on a Stingray. That's called paying in sweat. It's rat. Rock and roll can be a dirty business. Your fretboard will tell you, well, quite. Or either that or you don't wash your hands. Electric Low End, but if your fretboard isn't dirty at any point, are you even playing it? Well, correct. You almost forgot. Good evening, Jay. I trust your pinkness is suitably pink. Stacey saying hello. Yes, Claudia. Hi, guitars. Yes, bass guitars. Excellent. Good to hear. Bass. All I see is pink basses now. Okay. How's the evening across the pond? Yeah. There we go. We're at the bottom. Very good. Excellent. Rightio. We'll do that again, just for the back. There you go. There we go. Man, it's noisy. Look at that. But it's my grot, it's no one else's, so it's fine. Like I say, we worked hard for those decades of dance shows. I haven't woodshedded for a project for a very long while, and that gig I certainly did. But it's paid because now I can literally do a gig with one run through, which is 2 hours. I don't need to spend hours and hours and days of time running it. I did all of that a year ago. Yeah. Who says a bass player doesn't graft? Tuners. They're going to get some. They're going to get some never dull if they don't polish up. Tuners are solid, yeah. No tightening required, they're all good. Yeah, we are. Super duper. Right, it's Kramer Carnauba wax polishing time, really, I suggest. So, the uninitiated, it's this fine stuff. Dunlop Body Gloss 65, cream of Carnauba wax. You see that? Yep. So you just sparingly dab some on, let it dry, and then you buff off with a microfiber cloth, and job done. Oh, didn't get any out there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do the back in a minute. What have I got here? I can't see all those messages, they go so quick. Stacey, 76 down the southeast, fabulous breeze, libations on the porch at 5. Who's it? Oh yeah. 95 StingRay has a limited velvet satin neck finish. It's a lovely one. Very good. Which deity are you offering? Oh, okay. Let you know, especially when the stage has blue or black lights, the illumination is immense. Here we go. Here we go. Let the shine begin. Chicken 65, wondrous aperitif at the local curry store. Do I detect your pointy horns and scepter, Stacey? Surely not. There we go. Right. So if you've been watching the Workbench live chats that we've been doing, impromptu ones, you'll know how well this stuff works on the gloss finishes. It really, if your base is looking a little bit lackluster and it's got a gloss finish, this is the stuff to bring it back to life, makes it pop. Certainly did on the two bases yesterday. So the T base with its battle scars and dings and scratches and all sorts that's been through, even that looked good. And the GB Spitfire, well, it started to look brand new. Not that it looked particularly bad before, but it really brought the gloss back, so it's good stuff. So we let this dry, we buff it off, and then we do the back end. Right, try it out. Go up there. Zuma, music. Yesterday I learned that Ringo Starr's never eaten a curry. I can't believe that. Come on. There's always a first for everything. Shall we excommunicate Ringo? Stacey, I'm feeling under the weather, but it would be hard to resist a beer on the porch. You old boozer, you, Zuma. He gets a pass for being a bit. I didn't know you had a Spitfire mic. Yes, you did. It was on last week's live chat. All three of us. Me, you, Andy Stratford. Come on. Yeah, you did. I've got 3 Rumours, 2 4s, 1 5 and a Spitfire. This is a Dunlop. I thought it was a Music Nomad. It's a Dunlop microfiber cloth. Dunlop. Okay. Yeah. Right, let's give this a go over. Good. Right. Here we go. There we go. Doing the business. Anyone's watching this and think, I'd like my basses done. If you can get them to London, if you're passing by, and or if you're going to London, you want to drop them in en route, I can do this. There is a fee, of course. I don't do it for free. But if you'd like it done, send me an email, brooks'sbasscorner@gmail.com. We can discuss it. I don't put myself out as a workshop or that sort of thing, but if I'm doing stuff and you think, actually, yeah, then let me know. This has got John East's fingerprints all over it because the bass went down to him for a little TLC on the circuit front back in November. So those are his fingerprints on the control plate. Go. Super duper. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That looks better. Right, now we do the other side. Go again. You forgot that one. I thought you only had rumours. No. If the rumour's true, he has a spare. There you go. Richard, there we go. Ringo never had colour. One of the best things on earth. I find that hard to believe. I think I'm going to have to come back to the USA soon, do a trip round. You bass friends need to come for my wig fitting. There you go. The curry spot. Wait, there we go. Zuma, you know I'd hook you up with a brew of choice. Certainly hope you feel better soon. There we go. Friendly bunch. Yeah. Oh, we're doing time wise. It's 9:05. Blimey. Evening's flying by. We've got another bass to do yet. Might get 2 done. That would be a thing. It's not perfect finish. There's a couple of dings here. Not done by me, previous owner. But to be honest, when I got this bass from him, it was like, I just want a teal StingRay. I can live with a few bashes here and there. You always get it resprayed. Come to it. Oh, just let that do its thing. It all missed up. Use that again in a minute. There we go. Drink while we're at it. Just wait for that. And then it's restringing time. It's all go. Tell you, the race for Christmas starts here. 3 gigs this week, 2 next week, 3 the week after that. It's all go. It's coming our way. Yeah. Here we are. Actually, let me just check the stream health. Everything's good because we do get a few Wi-Fi problems here in the garage. Why is that? There. Thank you. Okay. All good. Right. Duplicate that. That's fine. If you're new to the live chats, come on in. You're amongst friends. We're talking basses, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, bass accessories, anything to do with bass guitars. Feel free to ask questions, ask advice, maybe looking at a new bass, buying some new gear, maybe your gear's causing you problems. Ask us if we can help, we will. Zuma, thank you for your comment on the short. Just seen that. Thank you. All good. And stream health is... How is the stream health? Excellent, apparently. Which is good stuff. Let's see. Richard, luckily I already ate. Otherwise I'd be in for all beef, for beef biryani with coriander omelette. There you go. Here we are. Grand. Right, let's give this a polish. Lewis Wingrove, where are you and I need you? Lewis is our resident polisher here on the channel. Go. It's looking good. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. It's gleaming. I think you can see that, yeah. It's all pretty good. It's all pretty good. Right, restringing time. Here we go. For a lovely set of Rotosounds. Swing bass 66, 4505s from the fine people at Rotosound. So that's what was on the bass before. It's exactly what's going back on. Right. Oh. Go there, go there. That one go there. Here we are, snips. We want. Oh, kitchen rolls on its way. Go. Messages. Here we go. Stacey, where's Lewis exactly? Electric Low End. We have a great Indian restaurant at your hometown. The owner is super chill. Great guy. He always asks about your day. If you have a hard day, he tries to make your day better. Excellent. Zuma, you're easy. Calls banquet, and I'm happy. There we go. Obviously, though, Zuma can't drink beer because he's only 17. There we go. We're going 1, we're going 2, we're going 3, and a little bit extra past the coast. And in fact, as I recall, I think I might still need to take some more off this, so we'll see in a minute. And it round, pressure on the string at the bottom, last turns want to be on the bottom. Then we'll be stretching the strings in once they're on and tuned up. Go. Like I say, these were the strings that were on before. That's exactly what's going on now. Good. A string, here we are. Rotosound strings, something I need to try at some point. Do. Richard, when you get to our age, even policemen look 50. Well, there is that. Stacey, nice. Do you get carded when buying beer? I bet he does. I bet they question the tash, frankly. You know, they're all asking him, what moisturiser do you use? You have such young, unaffected complexion. He hasn't done enough gigs, clearly. I'll wind you up, Zuma. Come on. Right, there we go. 1, 2, and a bit. I should be meeting up if my guest list spot happens tomorrow. I'll be meeting up with young Stuart Clayton at the Albert Hall tomorrow. We're going to have a little chat about some possible work opportunities. And I'm actually gigging near him on Friday, so it might be a 2-part conversation. We will see. Stuart and I worked together at Bass Guitar Magazine and Bass Player Magazine. Of course, I knew Stuart before I worked there. It was one of the reasons I ended up buying a GB Rumour, because his one came out so good. I thought, wouldn't mind one of them. Zuma, you're of legal drinking age since the Liberty album. Really? That's a good reference. Well done, sir. Gareth Harrison, 4505. Thought you preferred 4000s. On certain bases, Gareth. On certain bases. If a bass is 2/2 on the tuner arrangement, that usually for me works as a 4000s. Anything that's 4 in a row or 3/1, 4505. Although the Spector that will be coming up shortly, once this bass is done, is an anomaly to that. I actually had a hybrid set done for that, and thankfully I've still got about 6 sets of them, so that's what's going on. But yeah, anything Fender, MusicMan and similar, just for me, seem to work better with 4505s. Right? Just seems to be a thing. For years, when I had Mark King's StingRay, I always strung that with 4000s, but as I've got older, and the bands I've used the StingRay in, 4505 just seems to work better for me. And in there. Okay, messages. Not questioning the tash. Zuma, sadly they will card you around here no matter what. Takes the fun out of buying a beer, I bet. Stacey saying, I never thought of legal drinking age in terms of when Duran Duran LPs were released. Well, quite. Point of reference for people like us, Stacey. We know those. We know those months and years. If anyone's watching, are you going to see Duran in the UK over the next couple of weeks? Doing Manchester, Nottingham. I think there might be one in Scotland as well. Glasgow. Am I right? I don't know. Zuma, you agree? I don't like 80s or 100s on my StingRays. Stick to a 45 105. There you go. Like-minded, you see. All good. Right, we'll get these tuned up, stretched in, check it all over. Any adjustments required, and we're on to bass number 2. Cool. Don't need to change the battery because I only changed the battery back in August, so that doesn't need doing, so I know that bit. Okay. Get the EQ up a bit. Flat. Cool. Give me a moment, folks. Just firing the old amplification up. Need to mute the tuner so it doesn't go wah. What we got here? Richard, your Stingray is predictably 4095 elixirs. Zuma will give you a pass because you gave Ringo one. Very good. Let you know, in Finland you probably could go to a bar even when under the illegal drinking age. Everyone at the age of 20 looks like teenagers. It's scary, makes me feel too old. That's why I don't go to pubs, because I don't want to be old yet. No, I understand that. I get that. Right, let's get this tuned up, shall we? Then we'll stretch them in. Oh, there we go. It's all going remarkably well, he says, and then a string will bust. Right. Cool. Right, now we stretch the strings in. People always ask, what are you talking about stretching strings in? Watch. Takes the slackness out of the string. And then you tune it back up. And then you stretch them again. And then you tune them up again. And then you stretch them again. And eventually it gets to a point where you can stretch them and they don't really go out of tune. That's the principle. And it means when you then go to do a gig, they're kind of all stretched in and ready to go. I've seen people not stretch strings in, do 2 or 3 songs in a set and something will snap. Or the whole tuning falls off. And on some basses and guitars, when certain strings go wildly out of tune, it can throw others off as well. I've seen it happen. I've heard it happen. Okay. Messages. Oh my word. Stacey, I proudly join you, Rory, the Liberty LP legal drinking age timeline. I was working in a record store in Liberty. It was released, which I still had those promo materials. They'll be worth a few bob now. Richard, I was already old when I was 21, barely changed. String stretching time, indeed. Electric Lowing, but honestly, I laughed way too hard on the last Tuesday's live when you guys were talking about Brigsby, yeah, what then? Bigsby Bridges, yes. Don't have a few beers and then try and say that quick. It isn't going to be a good thing. Westfall, all your friends look 20, so they definitely could buy beer. Excellent. I remember the days. Go. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, that one's right out. No, I do get messages from people going, if I stretch my strings, am I going to break them? If you broke a string for stretching them, I'd say you're using the wrong strings. They're clearly not up to the job. They should be able to take it. Right, once more, we'll play it. So where we are. Shouldn't really need to adjust anything. Everything was fine before. See where we are. There, see, each time I'm stretching it, it's needing less to tune it back in. It's all good. It's all good. Bye. Yeah, we in there? Are we in there? No. That was D sharp, wasn't E. Cool. That's get in there. There we are. Cute. Right. Take the old gloves off. We'll have a little play. See how we're doing. Well, zoom. I didn't truly drink regularly till your early 30s. Don't rush it. If you wait, you'll be able to drink when everyone else is in AA. Ask me how I know. I don't think I need to. Electric low end, make me some tea as well. Earl Grey, shake not stirred. Electric low end, shouldn't that be tea? Earl Grey, hot. Could well be. Fingerboard's looking quite fabulous. That's been cleaned. Right. Where's that strap? There we go. Okay, we want to turn that right down. We want to take that off mute. Turn volume up a bit. There we are. We have sound. Turn the treble up. I've then got the treble boost, which is a push pull on there on the volume. Tuning's gone. It's been pretty good. I can see messages here. What's that saying? Oh, blimey, lots of messages. So, Purple JD's, yeah, there's none of the bass coming across. No, I was tuning up. StreamYard is filtering the sound of the bass. Oh, how do we get from bass? Comes to the new EB silence linkage. No, the Rotosound. How to play on top of pops. Yeah, noise reduction is kicking in. Oh. Could also be because the laptop's on top of the tuner, which is on top of the amp. Oh, well, it's all pretty good. Let's just check. Check no choking frets. Oh. G string could probably go up a little. Just check the relief anyway. See where we are. Did set it all up kind of on the gig. Well, actually at rehearsal last year, so unless there's been a drastic neck movement, it should all be okay. G can go up a tad, I think. Right. Feeler gauges. Capo's on at the first fret. Get out of there. You. That's an 18. 12. 13. 14. 15 to 16. Right, we're on a 15. Fret at the 17th. Okay. 18. So we can go down a little bit and just raise the G string up a tad, I think. So, I can deal with that. Yeah, so left to loosen, just to make sure we're not at the end point, and then we can tighten up. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, we want to go half a turn. Go for the next one up. Go in. It's a 3. Should we do it with the okay? So it's a 3, more 3.5 maybe. No, it's one down. Go. Should do it. Uh, 15. Yeah. Yeah, I can go with that. Yeah. Good. Right. Raise the G string up a tad. It's going to do a half turn. Saddles are all pretty good. It's just a little bit out. It's a little too low. Level. Okay, let's tune these up. There we go, beauty. We go again. We've gone a little too far on the old truss rod. Feels super tight. So just drop that back at that. Seems to be good. I'm happy with that. Equal volume across all the strings. Yep, I'm good. Good with that. That's fine. Right, bass number 2 it is. Alright, just going to turn the amp off. Good. You're all clean, ready to go. How about that? Right. It's on to bass number 2. This is a little bit special. Just give a little drink. I've just got to start the other camera again. So that one's finished. Very good. There we go to bass number 2. Spector, isn't it? And I'll go through all these messages. 2 seconds. If you're coming in, good to see you. It's 9:36 here in London town. Hope you're all good. All right, messages. Lowest and low end right here, so it's low, it's whispering. Okay. Spirit of bass is always there in the background. It is what unites us all. Did everyone bring their cardinal red snuggies? Oh, good lord. The bass is silent. Okay. Mike, this happens to me on Zoom. The AI filters out everything but the human voice unless you reduce the noise reduction. Haven't got any of it turned on. I've got none of that. If I go into the audio settings, just bear with me a moment. I haven't got any of that. I made sure I didn't have anything clicked. There's nothing. It's all blank. So Lord knows what's going on there. There is no doubly, no, or doubly. It's all off. There's nothing. The next chat will be called "And Justice for Mike." Well, quite. You've got to go and get a shiny metal box. I'm sure you do. Zoomer, that needs to. You'll be back after your hot soup. Okay, very good. You're going to work only on this bass, or you haven't? I've got another one, haven't I? Got a very important another one. So. I'm just going to have a quick drink and then we will get cracking on bass number 2. Right. All the Allen keys back and then we start again from fresh. So like I say, if you come in, just joining the live chat, welcome. Where have you been? You've missed an hour and a half, hour and 35 actually. But it's all good. It's all good. Come on in. You're welcome. It's you're amongst friends, talking basses, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, bass accessories, strings, cases, all of that sort of stuff. And if you've got any questions, any comments, leave them in the live chat window and I'll deal with them intermittently. Let's just check everything is going okay and check the analytics and all of that. Yeah, that's all looking okay. Not bad. Not bad. 860 people have watched. Thank you very much. If you're one of those, we've gained a couple of subscribers. So yeah, if you're a new subscriber to the channel, thank you very much. We're very close to hitting 4,800. 3 more subscribers and we hit 4,800. So if you're watching and thinking, do I, don't I, please do. Be great. It would be very helpful. Thank you very much. But please give the video a thumbs up, which costs you nothing. And it helps project the video through the algorithm, helps the channel, helps me. So if you can do that, that would be fabulous. Thank you very much. So that's fine. Done that. That's all done. That's all working. Thank you very much, folks. Stream health, let's just check that. Should be good. Yeah, that's excellent. Everything's working. Hurrah. Fabulous. So there we go. Right, quick drink. We get on to bass number 2 before we run out of time. Okay, right. We start again. So, the bass you're about to see, it's got a bit of history. So it's a 1990 Kramer era Spector NS2 made in America. It was originally bought by the bass player with a British ska band called The Beat, and it was his. And after that, I don't know what happened, but by hook or by crook, around about 1999, 2000, 2001, a young bass upstart by the name of Nick Smith up in Peterborough decided to buy it. It came up for sale. Now sadly Nick passed away at the start of this year, but for all the time I knew Nick, from the moment he bought this bass, I said to him, if ever you want to sell that bass, will you tell me in advance, because I'd like to buy it. And he went, I'll never sell that bass. Sadly, time caught up with Nick and he passed away in January. So his family are moving on his bass collection, his amps, his effects and everything else. And I was asked if there was anything I would like to buy. And I said, yes, I would like to own his Spector if that's possible. And lo and behold, here we have it. So it's a Cherry Sunburst Spector NS2 Kramer era 1990. He loved this bass. and I will love it equally so. I want to get it out on gigs. It's an outstanding instrument. Unfortunately, Nick strung it up with nickels. I don't like nickels, and these strings are absolutely dead, like gone. So the fingerboard looks a little dry, but I mean, Nick always stayed on top of keeping his instruments in good form. It is in good form. It's been well looked after. A couple of little dings here and there, but nothing we can't sort out. And it all works electronically. Everything's fine. It just needs the Palfero. I think it's Palfero, but it could be Rosewood. I don't know. I think it's Palfero. Fingerboard just needs a bit of lubrication, conditioning, bit of a clean up. We'll do the Carnauba wax on the body. It's kind of the same as we just did on the StingRay. New strings, they're getting piccatos. Okay, these are my custom set for Spectors. So basically I have a Spector Euro LX, and when I was trying to work out which strings to use, again my favoured gauge was always 40/100s. Put them on the Euro LX, and the E and A strings were good, but the D and G strings were just too light. It was like playing a banjo. And so then I went up a gauge to 45/105s and found that the E and A were too heavy. So I realised I needed to come up with some sort of hybrid set. So I got Piccato to make me a bunch of sets. I think I did about 10 sets of 45, 65, 80, 100. So a set of these are what's going on here. These are round wound steels. And that's what we're going to use. Stacy. There we go. So, like I say, full cleanup, set up. Should be good. Should be good. Right, let's get these off. I don't even know how long these have been on here. These could have been on for 10 years, 20 years. I don't think Nick really gigged this bass. I think he sort of sat in awe of it, 'cause it's very much like Guy Pratt's NS2. And there are videos of Nick playing this. And I'm going to look after the strings. I've got a little plan for them. So, yeah, they've got his DNA all over them, so we will see. You will be well looked after, I promise. If you're up there watching, you know I'll take care of it. Stupid question. I'll do my best. Did a bit of TLC today. Get it out on some gigs. Let it earn a few bob. Electric low end. Just love these workbenches and the other live streams you do. Well, thank you, sir. I do appreciate. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys watch. You know. And I honestly would wish the channel to grow, because sometimes the bass guitar and the bassists are neglected. Too right. Too right. We're doing okay. If I look at the analytics for this year, the channel has just blossomed, boomed. Everything is in the green. Everything is on the up. We could do with more subscribers. What I want is more views and longer views. Subscribers aren't that important, but longer views and more views is the thing. More likes on videos. Please, if you're watching and you're a fan of the channel, feel free to go through the back catalogue of the videos and just watch a minute, 30 seconds, and give the videos thumbs ups. Make all the difference. Really would. It suddenly makes the algorithm go into overload, and it will push the videos forward. So you can help the channel in that way. If you don't want to buy merch, don't want to do super chats or super thanks or affiliate sales, if you just go in and watch videos and give them thumbs up, that's everything, really. But the thumbs up is the big deal, and it doesn't cost anything to do it. It's literally a mouse click or a tap on your phone screen. So yeah, so here we are. We're on to the Kramer era Spector NS2. Lovely bass. Like I say, I've got a Euro LX, which are the European made versions of the NS2s. Very close in a lot of respects, but the American NS2s, just there's something about them. And like I say, this is a 1990 vintage. Oh, blimey, we've got people on Facebook giving us thumbs ups. Who's doing that then? Steve Underwood, Dennis Pendich, Anthony McMahon, my next door neighbour. You watching, Tom? Supersonic Queen, Peter Battersby. Hey, Pete. Hope you're well. That's all good. And we've got live viewers. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for checking in, gang. Just checking what we got there. It's all good. Stu Goodman, good to see you. You missed the StingRay part of the stream. What do you use to clean a maple board? DMI Labs, maple butter. Available from your good friends at Base Direct. Yes, indeed. There's some material in the nut. Okay, might just be dried wax. Right, we're going to give it a clean up. Then we're going to do the frets. The frets are dirty. Nick, you didn't clean the frets. What's going on? But, yeah, right, let's do this. So let's give this a clean up. Simple green for the win, of course. Stacey, some electric, same. The Workbench stuff is Stacey's jam. Education, Tales of the Bass, exactly. Lord knows I've got stories. Stories to tell, man. How's that new StingRay doing, Stuart? The one you just bought recently? Sorry, Nick, got to wipe your grime off the... I'm sorry. I would rather you were still with us and had the bass. Here we are. I promised your sister I'd look after it, so we'll do the business, okay? And I want it out on gigs. I don't want it sitting in a stand or in its case. It's going to come out and it's going to do some work. First, I knew of Spectors before I heard them. And my baptism of fire was seeing an American session player called Kasim Sultan use one at the Bournemouth International Centre with Hall & Oates in November 1990 on the Change of Season tour. So my history with Spector actually went back about 7 or 8 months before that. So on my 18th birthday, I was shopping around looking at basses. I went to the bass centre, nearly bought a white JD Series 2. It wasn't a Star Child, but it was a Series 2, and they wouldn't do a deal on the price. But they did have a Korean NS2A, which I nearly bought. I'm glad I didn't, because they're not even close to an American Spector or a Euro. But I love the look, and it was a cherry burst like this, but not even close to the same bass. And then, like I say, I saw Kasim Sultan at Hall & Oates, and we were about 4 or 5 rows back, and this bass just sounded immense. He had a Warwick, I think he had a Warwick Dolphin on a stand, and he had a Spector, and the Spector was through an Ampeg rig, and my lord, it was just amazing. Changed my whole outlook. And where we were living down the south coast, the UK distributor at the time was a store called Top String in Gosport, and every time they got NS2s in, they sold instantly. So you'd go in, there wouldn't be any there, and basically it's where all the orders were passing through. And so I could never actually really get my hands on one to try. Bass Centre always sold out of them very quick as well. And that was that. Oh, there's some lot in there. So that was it. I never really got to play any until the Bass Centre had some in London. Top String disappeared, and the Bass Centre, I think, became distributor again. And yeah, crazy times. 30 odd years ago, 30 plus. Goodness. And I always had a soft spot for Spectors, but I didn't come to own one until I bought that Euro LX in 2008. And there was a big sell-off. We had a company here in the UK called Reverb, not to be confused with the auction site. And the company before that was called Sound Control, and they changed the name to Reverb. And they had loads and loads of Spectors going through their channel. And Spector wanted to release a load of new gear, and they basically commanded Reverb to sell off all the old stock so they could put the new stock in. And the prices were ridiculous, and to be fair, I really should have bought more than one. I should have bought 4 or 5. I'd make a killing now if I tried to sell them, and but I didn't. I bought one. So I bought a blue and gold Euro LX4. Very nice it is too. Still got it, still use it, and yeah, it's all good. What we got here? Electric Lowen, love to hear. Yeah, Stuart, love it. Learning some Sade lines, excellent, good for you. Gareth Harrison, just reading the Adam Clayton of U2 fame's auction off some of his basses. Wouldn't surprise me. I don't think they've got too many years of touring ahead of them, so he probably doesn't need all those basses he's been given anymore. So I think the truss rod is going to need an adjustment, and the action's going to need a bit of tinkering too. So we'll see how far we get. It is 21:52. Very good. Okay, let's get the fret guard on. Not grip guard, fret guard. Ben, High Tech Distribution. Thank you very much. We've got a B34 fret guard here. Outstanding. Love it. Makes everything a million times quicker when it comes to doing these jobs. So I need to just put that there. So we secure it in place and we're good to go. Got any questions? Fire away. If you come on to the live chat and you think this isn't what it's like on a Tuesday, it is this week. We're on the workbench. I got 2 basses that needed cleaning and setting up and work doing, and I needed to do it today. It's the only chance I've really got this week, because the next 4 or 5 days are incredibly hectic. So I thought, well, I'll tell you what, we'll change things up from the usual that we do on a Tuesday, and we'll do some of this. So by all means, ask questions. If I do anything and you think, how the hell's he doing that, or why, or what are you doing, just ask and I'll try and explain to you. Are you going to buy any of those basses, Gaz? You're going to put in a little bid? Cheeky little bid? Go. Right, it's fret erasers. Here we go. Fret erasers. Those. So the frets are grotty. Okay, and I can tell there's going to be a load of rubbish comes off here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of kitchen roll here, so I can see a lot of stuff is going to come off. And we don't want it going all over the body, thanks. Go. Right. Eyes down. These frets are horrible. So we're going to clean them up. Okay, it's going to take a bit of elbow grease, so keep the messages flying and I'll deal with them as quickly as I can. I can look at them while I'm doing this. Beat after beat, good to see you. Everyone's saying hello. Very good. Hope you're good. Again, if people are watching, you want to help the channel, you can. We've got the super chat facility. At the bottom of the live chat window, you'll see a dollar symbol in a rectangle. It allows you to make a donation to the channel. Everything you see me using, all the bases, the cleaning materials, everything. I pay for all of this, so if you want to help the channel, keep us going. A donation via super chat or super thanks is very much appreciated. Please give the video a thumbs up. It makes all the difference. I keep banging on about it, but we did a live chat yesterday. 5,000 people watched. We got 56 thumbs ups. So if you can help on that front, please do. Please do. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click of a mouse button or a tap of your phone screen. So I know Nick used to do all this sort of stuff. He did it as a business, cleaning and fettling guitars and basses. I can't believe he let these frets get so dirty. What were you playing at, man? Anyway, it'll look a lot better for it in a minute. Doing. Everyone's saying hello. Very good, very good. You two were okay up to Acton Baby in '91. Didn't really like much of what they did after that, and Adam's basses will probably sell for a premium. You know they will. Oh yes, an artist of that. I say caliber. I'm not a great fan of him or you two particularly. I've seen loads of stuff from producers where they've said only Adam Clayton can do what Adam Clayton can do. And his what people consider to be very boring bass parts and stuff actually is actually quite difficult to be that repetitive but hit it every time. So he has his fans, and I understand what they're saying. I kind of lost interest in them after Rattle and Hum, to be fair. But they didn't do bad on it, did they? It's not gunfire, by the way. It's Diwali fireworks. Turn it in, lads. It's coming up at 10 o'clock. They ran last night till almost midnight. There we go. That didn't take as long as I thought, actually. Let's brush the crap off, and then we're going to polish them with some Neverdol, and we're good. Right. Who we got there? Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Good to see you all. I know it's a bit different this week, but I needed to get these jobs done before I run out of time, so it was what it was. So these strings I'm going to put in a packet once we restring up with new ones. I'm going to mark it. Never dull for the win, of course. Using some of that. Don't we? Okay. So this is it. It's like a woolen. People who are coming in late thinking, what the hell's he using? It's a wadding. It's like wool. Yeah. Do the first 5 frets. You'll see the difference. This channel is never dull. Some people would say it is at this moment. Andy Stratford, you're here. Just seen Pompey lose. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, come and drown your sorrows with us. So I'll do the first 5 frets. I'll show you the colour. Yeah, that's what's coming off. Yeah, it's not great, is it? How's that GB doing, Andy? Everything good? Did you get the items list that I sent you from yesterday's live chat? This literally alone, it's never is beat, it never is, but that's why we're here. Exactly. Thank you. How you enjoying your Spitfire, Andy? Yeah, there we go. It's family show, exactly. Keep it clean for the kids. Yeah. All good. Straight in the bin. It's horrid. It's yeah, not great. Right, we're going to polish the frets. Got the polishing microfiber cloth here. To look lovely once it's done, and I can start using it on gigs. Keep it clean for Zoomer. Well, quite. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't put it better myself. Andy Stratford, you've done a few of these vids recently. Aren't you bored of doing it? Yes, but I've got no one else to do it, and I'm not paying someone to do it for me. Has to be done. Got to keep on top of your bases, man. Working musician. I'm a professional. Got to do it, mate. When you got 44 bases. People were wondering what we were doing during lockdown. Before this channel started, before this channel started, I spent about a month doing my basses on here because I didn't know when we were going to get out for gigs again. I didn't even think that I was going to have a YouTube channel. I wish I had. I could have filmed all of that and put it up as content. I didn't do it. And that's also why there haven't been a lot of these Workbench videos prior to the past sort of 2 months, because the basses just didn't need anything doing. But here we are now, 5 years on, and things do need doing, and I want to get certain instruments out earning their money, and they need a bit of fettling, you know, especially the regular working instruments that I use all the time. Here we are. It's all good. It's all good. Right, that's the frets done. Now we're going to do the fingerboard. Give it a bit of love. Depending how this video this week, this live chat goes, we might do another one of these next Tuesday. We'll see. There's a couple of other basses, a couple of alembics I need to do some work on. A couple of fenders as well. Oh, we don't need that now. Good. There we go. Ben, High Tech Distribution, thank you very much. Saves me so much time. These videos would be double the length if we had to tape the fingerboards up. They really would. Anyway, right, so that's done. Right, now we are going to... What did I say I was going to use on this? We were going to use some Dr. Duck's Axe Wax, but I'm actually going to use some of this. This is the Music Nomad F1 oil. I'm going to use some of that. Okay. It's good stuff. What we got here, I can see messages. Bear with me a moment. Yeah. Spitfire's awesome. Got the list. Thank you. Cool. No problem. Electric glowing. Those dirty frets almost crossing the line just a bit. Not dirty anymore though. They're gleaming. Zuma must be washing his t-shirts. Probably knowing that you're going to try and nick them. Yeah. Andy Stratford. No, not 180. 44. Yes, he broke his washer. Okay. What's your favourite bass line by Anthony Jackson? Oh, there's too many on the Shaka Khan albums. I could pick loads. The OJs, For the Love of Money. I think that's a cracker. That's legendary. You know, historic sound, use of a phaser. Graham Potts, good to see you. ESL Review, great to find this channel. There's still some good parts of the internet. Mate, you're very welcome. Good to see you. Come on in. You're amongst friends. We're talking basses, bass amps, bass guitars, bass effects, bass strings, accessories, all of that. So join in the chat. Andy Stratford, can't wait to see the Alembics. There's 3 of them, but there's one that I've got to prioritise, which again was a Nick Smith bass. Although he didn't have it long, I think he had it for about 15 months. I think he bought it to do it up and flip it. And that's fine. I knew he had it, and then he put it up for sale because he wanted to buy a JD and a Rickenbacker, and I wanted it. It's a Alembic Persuader, but with twin humbuckers as opposed to a PJ setup, which is what they normally have. It's custom order. Go. Right. Let's do the business. F1 oils on the fingerboard. So it looks all a bit pale and pasty. In a moment, I'm going to do half the board and then I'll show you. And you'll see the difference in the colour. For the people on the live chat, if people are watching the video that goes up of this, you won't see it. Or you might see it because the camera's in a different place. Yeah, I can't decide if this is Power Ferro or Rosewood. It's got like 2 different tones to the colouring. So folks, that's the muck off the fingerboard. And I'm going to take the live chat camera and just give you, hopefully without dislodging anything, if that's possible. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. I need to get the thing closer. Hold on, just bear with me a moment. All these leads without... There. So up to about there. It should look a darker, richer colour. Hopefully it does. Hopefully. It has frozen, hasn't it? It could be the Wi-Fi, but it shouldn't be. Hang on, just bear with me. We've gone. What's happened? Bear with me a moment, folks. Something going on here. So... let's see if that works. Ah, there we are. You can see the whole garage. How about that? It's something to do with the camera. Just bear with me a moment. It might just be a connection. There we are. We're back, aren't we? There we are. Sorry about that, gang. Don't know. I don't think I dislodged her. I was showing you the fingerboard. Right, let's see if this works. Can you see? So about halfway up, it goes from being dark into light. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sorry for that. I didn't... I think you guys could hear me, but nothing was happening. Anyway, we're back up and running. Is that okay? It is. Andy Stratford, thank you very much for your super chat. Bless you. Good Lord. Well done, folks. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Fabulous. been a bumper night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you, I know you were asking about the stuff that I'm doing the live chats with, all the items stuff. Andy, if you need any help when you do that, ask me. I'll guide you through it. All part of the service, you know. No problem. Thank you, mate. Bless your heart. Super stuff. Thank you, thank you. Well done, gang. Thank you. Right, let's get this fingerboard lubricated up, conditioned. Just is a bit dry, to say the least. Yeah, all of that. Right, we'll go over it again now. Get it all nice and clean. It's good, isn't it? This bass. Thank you for that donation, Andy. Much appreciated, mate. Ta. Oh, God, I've got to go to the bottom of that list. I haven't. Go. Workbench live chat, isn't it? Glad to help. Well, it does. That's what the channel's all about. You know, we're a monetized channel. I intend to keep this channel going for the next 20 to 25 years. Who knows, maybe longer. I'm going nowhere, as far as I'm aware. It's mucky, isn't it? You know. That's why you do it. And also this fingerboard looked dry. And I don't know, I've no knowledge when Nick last gave it any sort of conditioning or what have you. It's funny, it's such a mix of colours. It's light at one end and then it sort of becomes darker as it goes down. So I don't know if it's Palferro or it's rosewood. It's like both. Although the way it's drunk that F1 oil, I think maybe it might be Palferro, which tends to drink fingerboard conditioning materials really quick. Anyway, we'll keep on top of it. It's all good. Go. Very nice. Now we're going to gloss the front and back with the Dunlop Body Gloss 65 Cream of Carnauba Wax. It's the bomb. Workbench live chat, bruv, innit? Exactly. Okay. It's a bit sparing, isn't it? Get a bit more than that. This is base royalty, this is. Should probably do it. And we'll do the headstock once we've done the body. Mo. Okay. Eyes down for a full house, folks. Here we go. Now, hopefully on the camera you're going to see this all missed up. So the red and the yellow will become much duller until I polish it off. Hope we're doing you proud, Nick, wherever you are. Kicking that heavenly band into touch, no doubt. else we got going on a conversation here? Anyone looking at any new gear? We've got Black Friday coming up in a couple of weeks. We will be doing the yearly Brooks's Bass Corner Black Friday edition. I'll try and find as many bass bargains for you as I possibly can. I will keep an eye on Amazon and their string bargains. I've already started doing that actually. Last year it happened in the week leading up to Black Friday. Loads of string deals. So if you're thinking I need to replenish the bass string stocks, hold on until we get towards Black Friday, because that's when it all kind of goes a little ballistic. Give the bridge a little bit of a wipe over here. So I have actually used this bass already, although not on a gig. I used it on a recording. So some of you watch the channel, you may have seen me post up that I've been contributing to the Songs from the Shed on John Beadle's YouTube channel, and I used this bass on a recording of Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. There's a video that will be coming out very shortly. I did it back in, goodness me, July, August maybe, and it'll be up very soon, I'm led to believe. Oh blimey, messages are gone nuts again. Let me just find that. What are we saying here? After beat, you had a Duran Duran Arena shirt. It was white and pink. Nothing wrong with that. Zuma, you're... Oh, no, sorry. Clicked on the wrong thing. Bear with me. Your shirts are going in the Louvre. You'll never get them. Jamie, yes, Nick Spector, indeed. That Spector is going to shine like money. I hope so. You're looking to upgrade your main studio PC. I'm looking to upgrade my desktop very shortly as well. 10 years I've had that one. Westford makes you think tomorrow I've got a session. Good. Slapping the Retroglide. There you go, you see. Working bass players. Excellent stuff. Okay. Right. We'll let that dry. We'll have a little drink and then we're going to polish that off. It's 20 past 10. Blimey. Thank you for sticking around, folks. Much appreciated. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you'd be kind enough. Thank you. Wherever you're tuning in from. We have people all over the world tuning in. Wherever you are, hope your bass playing's going good. Hope life is good. Oh blimey, we've had a jump in views. We're up to 1,400. Thank you. You fine people in YouTube land. Much appreciated. Got any community posts? I think I responded to your Zoomer. Here we are. That's all going good. Stacey's retracted a message. ESL 1620 in St. Louis. Very good. Top fans. Right, let's see who's top at the moment. King Bass 42. It's got 750 XP. Stacey, you've got 725. You're not far behind. Electric Low End, you're on 475. These are the more you post, you get points from YouTube. You can't do anything with them, but I can see who the top fans are based on comments in the live chat. So it's all good. What's this saying? Stacey, another fave time of year, Brooks's Bass Corner, Black Friday Superstore. Exactly. Last year's one was good. The year before I thought was better. There weren't enough deals around last year for bass players. But we'll see what we can find, won't we? It's the way it works. James Howard, you're back. You had a little call-out job. That's all right, mate. You know where we are. Not going anywhere. So yeah, went to see Level 42 on Saturday. Very good in Watford. Very good. Good crowd. Mark's voice, stronger. I only saw him last Monday, and by Saturday it was even better. I think the touring schedule has worked in his favour. I was very worried before the tour started. I wasn't sure how his voice was going to handle 32-date UK tour, but seems to have got better over time as the tours progress, because some of the videos at the start of the tour, how can I put this politely, did not inspire great confidence, but his voice has got stronger and more steady as the tour's gone on, which is great. Well done, Mark. Happy birthday for yesterday. I did message you. I know you saw the message. You lovely chap. They're at Tunbridge Wells tonight. Albert Hall tomorrow, and then they're off into Europe, Scandinavia, Denmark, Sweden, I think, Finland, Holland, and then they come back for, I think, 4 dates here in the UK, and then I think that's it. And then they go out to Dubai. Sorry, they've got a date in November in Dubai. Maybe they've got a couple of shows sort of between now and Christmas. I don't know the full ins and outs. Either way, it's been a very successful tour for them. Roachford have been fabulous on the tour as well. A big Roachford fan, always have been a fan since '88. And love Roachford. Got all the albums. I've got recordings of them in the late 80s, early 90s, when they were on, their concerts would be recorded by Radio 1. And they broadcast them. So I've got gigs from Town and Country Club, Marquee, Wembley Stadium when they supported NXS, Forum, Borderline, I think I've got a show from as well. So it's all good. So there, ladies and gentlemen, glossed up, ready to fly. How about that? Yeah? That's why you do it. Stick the headstock a bit. Do the tuners in a minute. Can get access to them a bit better. Some of the plating on these machine heads has gone a little, but they are old school shallers. It's a 35-year-old bass, so it's not surprising. There we go, my dear. Right, we'll flip you over and we'll do the other side. Bright red. She's a stunner, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Messages, Mike. Beat after beat, you'll type hello 500 times to get the points. Bless you. Richard, Black Friday. Yes, Stacey's going to buy a Gibson reverse Thunderbird with a pink fluffy strap. No, I don't think so. I've educated Stacey on bases to buy. The Gibson Thunderbird is certainly not one of them. What not love about Neck Dive? That's the ultimate. It is that bass is indeed that. Electric Lion. Oh man, that bass. Yeah, exactly. It's quite fab. Right, let's gloss this up again. Kramer Carnauba wax. Oh. Okay, a bit there, and we're good. I'm going to move it up there too. There. Good. Lovely. Right, last one of the night for the glossing. Glossing away. Nice misty buff, hey. Anyone that used to watch Harry Enfield will know that the relevance of that. Oh, you don't want to do it like that. You want a nice misty buff. Apparently. You don't want to do it like that. Now, I do not believe you wanted to do that. Quite. No. Good. There you go, Nick. All glossed up, my man. How are we doing here? Zuma, Brooksy's Bootsy. Yeah, quite. I thought this was not AA, behave yourself. ESL, you're retired. Yeah, very good. Don't worry, Zuma, you're welcome to hide behind the sofa when the show starts. Bootsy based the world leader of neck dive. Ain't that the truth? It wins the prize. Yes. Yes. I will guarantee you that. That is very much the case, sadly. Sadly. Nick would be proud. Thank you. Hope so. Hope so. Then want to help his sister get the Alembic John Entwistle bass shifted. That's the next port of call. Because it's a bit of an albatross. It's a big money instrument. And there are people that will probably buy it for the asking price. But yeah, we've got to get that shifted for them. It's a big chunk of cash sitting there in a case. Stacey's going to blind us when he buffs this gem. Yeah, I hope so. Did anyone watch the Rock on Tours interview with Manny from the Stone Roses? I didn't. There's a whole load of those that I need to go and watch, and I haven't. I've been so busy. But the joy of all this stuff is you can go and watch them on catch up, so I will do that. Any nuggets to tell us about there, Gaz? Was there anything that he came out with that was particularly pertinent? Gaz, I was listening to it in the car yesterday. There you go. There you go. Just waiting for this to mist up, and then we'll buff it up. Zuma, you're a bit behind with Gary and Guy. Yes, likewise, got to catch up. Yes, exactly. There's so many of them, so many podcasts. It's like it's hard keeping up with it all. And here's me saying I want to do my one, and yeah, it's a shame. Originally, I thought I'd make the live chats podcast, but they're not. It's not orchestrated enough, and the problem with a lot of people that watch and listen to podcasts is they want a certain thing, and it needs to be kind of organized and a bit not scripted. That's not what I mean. It needs to have like order. So yeah, so I've got my first 10 podcasts are kind of scripted out. I know how they're going to pan out. Just got to film them, get them out. Right, let's go, shall we? This is ready to happen. If you're joining in, feel free to join in the conversation. You are welcome. We're talking basses, bass amps, bass effects, bass accessories, bass strings, cases, gig bags, maintenance stuff, the whole shooting match. You want to come in, talk bass? You're very welcome. This is where we do it every Tuesday, 8 o'clock UK time, here on Brooks's Bass Corner. Here we are, folks. How's that grabbing you? I'll tip it like I did the front, so you can see. It's not really getting it, is it? We'll bring it back a bit. Yeah. You can see the camera. So. Thinking. Good? Happy with that? It's popping. I think it's popping. It's got lovely timbers. Here we are. Very good. Right, let's string her up, and then we're gonna. It'll be setup time. So see how we go. Messages. Oh, lots of them. Richard saying, love the Rotosound interview with Holly Johnson. My mate's playing guitar for Holly Johnson. David DeAndrade. Stunning guitar player. Richard, is it a Euro LX? It's a full fat USA, mate. It's a Kramer NS2 1990. So I'm putting Nick's old strings in this packet and I decide what I'm doing with them. I've got some ideas. So, these are his old Darios. All right on the packet. I will put a sticker on there, but I don't have one to hand. I will use a piece of this. So like I said, these are custom hybrid set of piccatos that I had made for use on Spector basses, because I found 4000s, the 180 strings were great, but the 60s and 40s were too light. And when I went to 45, 105, the 105 and the 85 were too heavy. Get solid strings. Like I say, I've got a couple of little plans for those, maybe. Melodic True Metal. Hey, how you doing? Rich, quality of the finish is fantastic for a 1990 bass. He looked after it. I don't think he ever really gigged this. Melodic True Metal, if you put your, without talking, conversing with us, if you put your channel link once more in, I'm going to bomb you out. So either talk to us and get involved in the chat and ask my permission if you can put your link in there. But if you do it once more, I'm going to bomb you out. You have been warned. That's not good YouTube etiquette, my friend. March 2013, I had these strings made up. Here we go. In fact, I'm going to take the gloves off because we're done with all the chemicals. Let's see. Here we are. How's everyone doing? It's 25 to 11. It's okay. Won't take too long. You know this bass has been played because the EMG silver lettering has come off. But it used to belong to the bass player of The Beat. I think they've all fallen asleep. No, people are just doing stuff, aren't they? It's getting their tea time in the US. We are on, let's see how many subscribers, see if we've gained any more. We've gained 2 while we've been doing this live chat. We are 3 subscribers away from 4,800. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Just checking the community tab. We all good? We are. We're up to date. Excellent. We are. And live stream health is healthy. That's what we want. Right, got any questions? Fire away, gang. Tapered ends, which is a bonus. Now, I've not checked this, so I'm going to string it. I can't see any bird edges on the saddles, but if I string this up and after a while the string snaps, then we know. Everything's secure, which is good. Solid, shallow, old school tuners. Great. Don't make them like this anymore. Probably what you've got on your Arias, Zoomer. Gareth, still here. Richard just went to make a cup of tea. Richard, how do you find the Spector NS? Love them, but they're different. So, for a period in 2000s, the Euro LXs got fatter. Classic Spectres have a thinner neck, and if you go for a Doug Wimbish, it's very thin around the nut area. He had his all shaved down, and the Doug Wimbish signatures have that. They're very jazz-like at the nut. I always find them to be too thick. I bet you're playing Euro LXs from the 2000s and 2010s. Let's you low in. Now for a tough question. Which bass from the high tier of your collection would you sell if you had to sell one in 30 seconds? Probably my Rumor 5 string, because I don't play a lot of 5-string stuff, or my StingRay 5. Maybe. StingRay 5 I don't use a hell of a lot, although it's an industry standard. But again, 5 strings I just don't use all that often. So if I had to let those go, they can go. Richard, is that question a mic? Yeah, yeah. I bet, Zoomer, you'll find the old Arias generally are shallows. I think Gotto's a more recent thing, sort of late 80s through the 90s, but the old ones were always shallow. Electric Lion, yes. Anyone can answer that. Feel free to get involved in that conversation. Just for continuity, need to put this on. Yeah. So on that camera for the standalone video, Picato's. Here we are. That's that one on. Gareth Harrison, suppose I should look at a 5-string. Do they take a while to get used to? Don't want to be one of those players that buys a 5, uses it. If you're going to use it, and there's a reason for you, you've got a project or something coming up that makes it worthwhile, then go for it. If you're just buying one, it's going to sit in the rack like my fretless Kabiki when I had that defretted. If you don't need it, and it's unlikely you're going to need one, then don't buy one. You can cover quite a lot of ground of a 5-string just using octave pedals. So, or Electric Lion, or like Mike just said, anyone can answer that question. There you go. I think I'd let the King Bass Mark II go if one of the top tier basses had to go. It's a big old beast, that, Rich, isn't it? Big old unit. Oh, blimey, it's got multiple paper there. There. Go, come on. Cool. One more for the win. What we got here? The big and generates own gravitational field. I know what you're saying. Andy Stratford, did you see my question when you came in earlier? I don't know which one. Repeat the question, Rich, just in case he didn't. Anyone just joining the live chat or popping in from the shorts feed or the live feed, you're very welcome. Talking bass guitars here, not bass fishing. Anything else? It's bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, all of that. Great bass players. Get in there. Oh, get in there. Excellent. Right, tune it up. Battery doesn't need changing. I did it in August when I was doing the recording. Just had a new battery. Yeah. Recyclables over. Okay. Oh no, it's I'm not sure if Nick changed it or it was the original design. So volume, pickup pan, which is my favourite, my preference. Bass and treble. Quite close there, Mike. Well done. It's a good one. Go. Oh, that one's well out. Go. Right, we're going to stretch them in. Richard, you were asking Andy how's getting along with his GB. Okay. Gareth, a tip I learned from DW, Dave's World of Fun stuff with a bridge like that, place and a razor behind the bridge stops strings popping out. Yeah, these didn't. That was okay. And what I normally do is I get the string, put it in, and I take up the slack with my fingers while my index finger is pushing the string down to force the lowest wrap. But I normally take up the slack with my other fingers. So that's my tip of the day, or tit of the day if you're Mark King, of course. It's his thing. Oh, blimey. As well, get in there. Okay, we can stretch these in. The zing and fizz of new strings. Hey, dude needs to stop fingering the guitar. Never. I've been doing it 38 years. I'll carry on doing it, thanks. It's my channel. I'll finger my G strings as much as I wish. Apologies if children are watching. Ask your parents. Um, Electric lowering. Maybe we need a bass guitar with fishing lines on strings and tackles as the tunes. Yeah. No, not Womble alert yet. He might just be having a laugh. It's okay. I've got the graphic ready. Don't worry. Okay, we stretch him in again. What's that? We'll stretch him in once more in a minute. We'll have a little play and see how we're doing. Get in there. Come on. Hey, you come back. You seem like a cello kind of guy. No, I'm a bass kind of guy. 4,500 gigs under my belt. Andy Stratford, GB is fantastic. There we go. Happy customer. Yeah, Rich is the cellist. Oh, right. Once more with feeling. Got any tambourines? No. No, no, no. There's no money in tambourines. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. There we go. Right, let's get this on a strap. Let's see where we are. So the strings before we did all this were literally laying on the neck. There's very little relief. So we're going to see if I've got to do a neck adjustment, and if not, then it might be adjusting the saddles. So find the old amplification. Hey, you're killing me, man. No creativity in the band. You must have a harmonica somewhere. No, got kazoo. All right, that's what we do. Gives you money making ideas. Yes, indeed. Right, bear with me. Go. Definitely needs a bit more of a truss rod. High fret might be there. Cool. That's not good. We have a high fret. I think there's a little something going on, so we're going to check the relief. That's what we're going to do. Did you get uke orchestra last week and would give me an excuse to use your U bass more? Breaking up. That's cool. You did, Richard. You just became my hero. Hey, well, don't attack me for playing cowboy. Very cool. Garrett used to do all the. Oh, there we go. Have a little chat. Okay. So I need to unplug, and then we're going to have a little look in here. You have a lovely Kayla tenor. I've heard that, Richard. I've heard that. You can get tablets for it, though. Right then. Let's see what Mr. Smith's done in here over the years, if anything. Number 2397. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oof, okay. One of those. 4.5. Let's try 4.5. Oh. Certainly isn't a 4.5. It's not 4 either. 3. It's because it's a nut at the head of the truss rod. It's not a 3, so it's bigger than a 3. $532s maybe. Maybe. It is. It's a 532. I think. Blimey. It's actually a screwdriver. It's actually a flat blade screwdriver, or you could use a large Phillips. Try with a flat blade. Oh, it's good. Quarter turn off. We're going to put half a turn on. See how we go. Okay. I think you could actually, You can use an Allen key in there as well, I think. Right, let's tune it back up, see where we are. And we'll measure the relief as well. Oh, blimey, lots of messages. Bear with me a moment, folks. Let's just have a look here, see what's on the go. AA, may I join the band with your triangle? Absolutely. Quite the tingling sound. And ting. Yeah, only if you spell triangle correctly. Yeah, why am I being attacked for being a serious musician? Because you're having a laugh. Thanks, Electrola. Yes, we did the Carnival of the Animals for concert. Yeah, I don't think I ended up playing so many of the solos. Okay. So you're a serious orchestral percussionist. Precautionist, Stephen. Yes. Yes. Well, it's tough being a triangle player when you can't even. Well, look at that shot. Richard, I'm a serious, but I can also. I mean, Giro. Don't know what that is. I do not know. Right, let's tune this back up. Cool. I'm pleased to report the truss rod was easy to adjust. There was movement. It worked. Started the triangle doesn't work out. Good drummers are always in demand. One of those ribbed wooden things I always had in primary school. Oh, right, very good. Don't know what gyro is. I guess I am a serious musician here. Rub a stick up and down it. Very good. Keep it clean, folks. Keep it clean. Kids might be watching. Just go out of there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. We're in there. Right. Let's measure the relief here. See where we get. Fret at the 17th. Boom. 14. It's the 18. It's the 50. Yeah. Good. Yeah. It's not too bad. Right. Okay. Right. Let's try the 18. I'm liking that. Yeah. Okay. Right. I realised I haven't done the intonation on the StingRay. Got to do that in a second. I'm going to do that now before I forget it. So let's just do that because we need it for completeness. All right, we're chopping and changing basses here. Mike, when you come to edit the video, take the next bit and put it in the StingRay setup video. Got it? Dipstick. Right, let's just do this. There we go. Right, it's just hopefully this should all be fine because I remember I did it last year before we did the Decades of Dance gig. So let's just check that the intonation for the nation is all quite fabulous. Right, so tune these back up. There you go. 12th fret. Good, harmonic. Perfect. D, 12th fret. It's good. Harmonic. Yep. A, 12th fret. Beautiful. Harmonic. Perfect. E string, 12th fret. Sharp. Sharp, right. We want screwdriver. Right, because it's sharp, saddle's got to go back. If they're flat, saddle goes forward. If it's sharp, it goes backwards. Get your head in there, man. You're not in there properly. It's too dark with that little lip of the bridge. Doesn't need much. Try that. Perfect. Now it's flat. It's going to be one of those. Keeps going between. Cloth. There we go. Thank you. Harmonic, yeah. Check the others. Yeah. It's not sitting right. I can get it's a little bit flat so I can go forward. It's better. 12th. Thank you. Lovely. Done. Job's a good one. Right, back to the Spectre. So we've got the relief and stuff done. We can tune it up. Give it a little play. And off we go again. Right. See messages popping up. I'll be with you in a second, folks. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just check the intonation while I'm here. Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah. It's all right. Yeah, intonation's fine. Right, let's get it on the strap, play it again. Saw lots of messages flying in there out the corner of my eye. Bear me a moment. Let's have a little look here. Stacey, for the crescendo, you have a bell, I'm sure, like those they used to wave in school to indicate end of break and lunch. Very good. Richard, well, over here in the UK, they didn't ring bells by hand. It was a thing on the wall. You need earplugs if you're holding on to that bell. Yeah, E string has to be right, Mike. Correct. It's where the money is. I've told you this over and over again. Electric low end. That's amazing, Richard. Would love to listen. Any chance to find any of it on YouTube? Cool. The base color matches the banners. Yes. Richard, I doubt it was recorded as a music centre for kids. Recording wasn't allowed due to safeguarding concerns, or at least it wasn't allowed to be out up on social media sites. Yes. Am I the only multi-instrumental artist here? No, Richard's takes care of that. He's violin, viola, cello, double bass, electric bass, piano, and classical guitar. Well, there you go. Crikey, Richard's quite the artist. Much love and respect for his skills. So thank you. I'm not saying thank you for me, but thank you for Richard. For those who want to learn another instrument, I recommend starting with a shaker, find your rhythm, and then work up to some cymbals. Very good. Very good. You do realise this is a bass channel, don't you? In case you've sort of ventured in here and think it's something else. Let's see where we are on the subscriber front. Oh, we've gained another one. We've gained 3 subscribers during this live chat. Thank you very much. We're 2 away from 4,800. We've had nearly 1,700 views tonight. Thank you very much. Super people. Well done. Much appreciated. That's good. That one's fine. That's all going good. Live streams, check stream health. Where are we? Yeah, that's all fine too. Excellent. It's all good. All good. Electric Lowen, I'd love to learn to play violin. Tried it a couple of years ago, but the neighbours in the apartment building I lived at that time squashed your violin playing. Oh, it's never too late to start again, frankly. My bad. I thought it was a general music channel. No, bass guitars. Uh, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, great bass players, bass accessories, all of that. Which might explain some of the reactions you got to some of your questions. It's like watching a cobbler, someone who loves his craft. Well, thank you. I'm full of cobblers, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Richard, violin is a very transferable skill. If you play electric bass, you'll find it quite easy to adapt to any orchestral strings. Well, how about that? Right, let's try this. See how. Oh, it's loud. It's bass. Noisy pot. Mr. Smith, you weren't playing it often enough. I think the neck is good, you know. Right. I think we got there. Cool. I've always noticed this with Spectres, especially with my LX. If I play my Empathy or my GB, then move over to a Spectre, the fret placings are quite different. The geography of the neck is long. You always end up putting your finger slap bang on a fret instead of just behind it. Sounds right. It's very low. Next time we do a restring on this, remind me to use Neverdull on the nut. The side of the nut's got tarnish. Remember? Yeah. All good. All good. Hang on, there's messages here. Hey, love the guitars. Thank you. Gareth Harrison, had to use some contact cleaner on the volume part of your P bass. Hope it worked. Hope that solved it. It's a bass, certainly not a guitar. They're played by guitar. Oh, there we go. You're still learning. Cool. Jim Smith. What, you find this boring? I'm sorry. It's different to the regular live chats. We're on the workbench tonight. Electric Lion, I've heard Richard. I might start again if I feel the itch, start playing violin. Feeling slick. Yeah, AA. Team, I'll be off to play the Steel Pans of McGard before I hit the hay in the now. It's been a pleasure to interact with you all. Hope someone cracked a smile. Take care, Mr. Brooksy. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm too close. Sorry. Thank you very much. See you again. We're here next Tuesday. 8 o'clock. Spectre, I think we're all right. Okay, one last check. And what I will do in the morning, these bases will have settled in with the new strings. I will check them again. Sometimes you can do all this and they still need a bit of work the day after. If things might move. So that's some good. Pickup height, I'm going to have to judge once I've done a gig. Can't judge these just on a workbench. Don't think that. No, I don't think they'll go any lower anyway. I think they're kind of fixed. Don't know what Nick did there. Okay, right. Let's put the truss rod cover back on. Screw it back in. I think we might be done. It's 11:15. Wowzers. Shout for the triangles. Well, quite. Richard, what were the gauges in that Picato set? 40. No, sorry. Start again. 180, 65, 45. And I got Picato to make them up for me. I think you can buy sets, not Picato. I think you can buy Rotosounds in that gauge. I think. Could be wrong. We're going to have to. Got to do it again, haven't we? Yeah, I asked Picato to make them up, and it was fine because they just make loads of strings and gauges and then put them in the packs. So it wasn't any big hardship for them. But again, you can't get Picato strings anymore. Well, you can, but they're just a brand. They're not made by Picato because the company doesn't exist. It's just a brand name. You think Ernie Ball do a nice set of 4500s? I put some on a bass recently. Really nice. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Ernie Ball strings. I've had a couple of basses that have come with them on, and I just didn't like them. Picatos were a thing of their own, and they had a really nice feel. They were like they sat perfectly between the smoothness of bass center elites and the roughness of Rotosounds, and I loved them. And they were really reliable, lasted a fair while, and I'd love the tone. And I was gutted when they stopped. But to be fair, I think they must have known they were going to be calling it a day because the quality in the strings went downhill for about a year, which led to me not using them anymore. And had they carried on, I might still have moved to another company because they just weren't reliable. I was getting too many dead strings in fresh packs. Yeah. Hmm. It's got a locking bridge, which I know about. One of the saddles a little lopsided. Okay. We'll use it on a gig, see how it goes. Might be okay. Yeah, cute. Let it back up. Oh, a little too far there, sir. Good. It's a funny thing with EMG pickups and Spectres. I've had this with my LX. I always want to drop the pickups down a bit because they can be super lively. If you drop them too far, you don't get the oomph. You bring them back up and they're too close to the strings, and there's quite a depth between the neck and fingerboard and the flatness of the body where the pickups are. They're funny. You've kind of got to tinker with them a little bit. Once you get it right, they're great. But it takes a little bit of trial and error. So if you've only just bought a Spectre, get used to that. But once you get it right and how you want it, they're good. They're good. Again, I need to use this on some gigs. There will be demos and reviews of, well, there's already a review of the StingRay. I'll do a demo video shortly anyway. And there'll be a demo and review video for this lovely Spector NS2. That will be coming your way shortly. I'm happy to chat for another sort of 10-15 minutes if you guys would like to. It's all good. Not packing up immediately. Where are we? Ernie ball strings are great. Okay, yeah, everyone has their preference. Gareth, you find Ernie ball strings roll under your fingers, which is what I find with Dunlop strings. That's what I get with those. As you know, Gaz, we've discussed it. I think I can end that video now, can't I? Camera on my phone, sorry. Here we go, all good. Job's a good one. So that's fine. Yeah. So we're good. We are good. These strings need playing in before I get to a gig anyway. I know that Picato feel. Not overly bright like Rotosounds. It's almost like the thing I always liked them for was they felt like they were played in, but with enough top end zing, but without the wah, resonant overtones all over the place. It's good. It's good. Excellent zero. I remember you coming on the live chat the other week. How many windings on the peg? Well, normally I'd take a string, go to the tuning peg, and then go 1, 2, and a little bit more, and that's enough. But some, like shallow posts, are a lot smaller than like Fender or StingRay or MusicMan machine heads. So you kind of, sometimes you'll cut what you think is right, and then you'll need to go and cut a little bit extra off. It's trial and error. You'll work it out. Electric low end. Actually, I haven't bought any new strings yet. I need to get maybe Rotosounds because the Darios that I have now aren't to my liking. That's me too. The only Darios I like are Pro Steels. If you hold on electric low end in a couple of weeks, just leading up to Black Friday, I bet you Amazon and other string retailers and music gear retailers will have lots of offers on for Black Friday. Save your money until then. I have a string deal with Rotosound Actually, we can raise the camera now because we're not filming. How's that? There we are. Look, I'm here. How about that? I have a string deal with Rotosound. It's still cheaper for me. Hang on. Cheaper for me to buy strings from Amazon than it is to buy them using my artist deal with Rotosound. Work that one out. We want that up a bit, don't we? There we go. Is that better? That's better. Yeah. So I now, if I want Rotosound strings, I'll buy them from Amazon or other retailers because it's just cheaper than my string deal that I have. When I was with Picato, they were £5 a set. The strings I've just put on this Spector cost me £5. 3 Spector NS2s, excellent. Superb, superb. Electric low end. Dunlop strings are awful. I agree. I had them on my 7-string guitar, which I sold because I wanted to play bass. Wise choice. Gareth, Strings Direct in the UK are launching an option where you can order custom sets directly from them. That's good. Good, good, good. That's good stuff. You can never have enough choice, frankly. I'm just checking all the bits and bobs here. Let's see if we've cracked the 7,800 subscriber barrier. No, we're stuck at 4798. If you're watching this live chat, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If we can get over 4,800, I'd be very happy. Views are up though. Over 1,800 views tonight. Thank you, folks. That's super. Super duper. That will help with the algorithm. It sure will. Let's have a look here. That's all good. That's all fine. Someone new came on there. Val. Hi. Let me go through this. Zuma, you have to agree there. Dunlop super brights are so stiff. It's just the rolling thing. When you're bending a string, bending a note, and the thing's spinning under your fingers. Val, it's my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Happy birthday, Val. Wherever you are on the planet. Hope you're having a good birthday. What are my thoughts on low tension flat strings? They're fine if that's what you like. I don't use flats on a lot of basses. 2, I think. Precision and the acoustic Ibanez, but they work. Gareth, pyramid gold flats are quite amazing. Pretty low tension. I've not done enough experiments with flat round strings. I don't tend to use them very much. Like I say, I have 2 basses strung with them that if someone said, we need a precision with flats, they can have it. I've got it. It is bang on 11:30. Do another 5 minutes or so. If anyone's got any questions, basses, bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, great bass players, bass strings, cleaning materials, anything that you've seen on the live chat tonight, anything you want to ask, feel free, and we'll try and help. If I've done anything on the workbench and you want to know how I did it or what I did and all that, then ask away. No, we're not going yet, Beat. Another 5 minutes or so yet. Hope you've enjoyed this. A bit different for a Tuesday live chat. Like I say, these basses had to be done. I was running out of time, and I want to get them out on gigs, and I couldn't do it. Oh, I've got a little bit of chocolate. Star bar in my pocket. I thought, in case you get a bit peckish. There we go. Great show. Thank you. Thank you. Thoughts on the Mark bass amps, Richard? We always get asked this every week. You like the workshop? Well, thank you. There will be more of these. There will be more. I've got to stay on top of the collection. But like I say, during lockdown, I dealt with all my basses because we didn't know when we were going to get back out. I thought, while you got the time, give every bass a good going over, sort the setups out, adjust the truss rods, clean them up, take the batteries out because you don't know when you're going to be using them, and and like that. But I didn't film any of it. I had no intention of doing a YouTube channel until literally the last one, which was the Spector Euro LX. I'm stood in this very spot. Just finishing it off. And I instantly thought, you could have filmed all of this, put it up on a YouTube channel. I thought, well, what are you going to call your YouTube channel then? And in literally an instant, I just said, Brooks's Bass Corner. That's it. Checked that no one else was using it on YouTube. And here we are, 5.5 years later. Gareth, that's why I'm looking for a second P bass to have it strung with flats. Currently using D'Addario Chromes, but might experiment with other brands. I love Rotosound flats. That's what I've got on the P bass. On the Ibanez, it's got D'Addario flats because that's what it came with. I prefer the Rotosounds, I have to say. Richard, Mark bass are light and handy, but too processed. Sound great with hi-fi modern instruments, but very artificial with vintage instruments. Yeah, I'd go with that. Zuma, the chromes are also nice. The pyramids feel even better. You're doing a good job of selling the pyramids there, Zuma. Good man. Problem is they're expensive. I've heard that. Yeah. Need to buy them when they're on offer. So I'm just looking at all the strings here. I'll start getting through this lot. I haven't said that. I've got so many gigs coming up between now and New Year. I'm probably going to go through a few of these. I think next up will be the Empathy. Probably in about a month's time. Star bars are really chewy. Nuts get in your teeth. But very good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Rotosound flats. I've got a couple of sets in here. I'm trying to see where they are. Oh, they're at the back. These things. Not buy them. November 2021. Right, there. Those fellas. Not cheap. Very expensive. But they last for ages. Zuma, $61.19. Pyramids, wowzers. Tonight, One Man Eats a Starbar live. How about that? That's the highlight of the show, Rich, of course. It's what people have been tuning in 3.5 hours for. Me eating a Starbar. Yeah. You love Snickers? Yeah, me too. Me too. Do you get those? Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, as I said, tomorrow, hopefully, going to see Level 42 at the Royal Albert Hall. Thursday, got Uncle Funk in London, doing a corporate event. Friday, got Queen down in Devon. Saturday, got Queen in Stanmore. Sunday, catching up on the channel. And then next week is mental busy. All over the place next week. So, but we'll be doing live chat Tuesday, of course. Gareth, the Pinot flats are on Amazon at 47.81. Yes, they should be 80 quid. I always thought they were very overpriced for what they are. Beat after beat, have fun at the 42 concert. I will try. If I'm going. I'm waiting for my esteemed colleague, who's part of the tour crew, to tell me if I've got a guest list ticket tomorrow. Electric Low-End, well, thank you kindly for the information. Pleasure. I still need to look at a new good amp for my small apartment, but powerful enough so I can play my 6-string bass. What's your budget? Because kind of that dictates everything. How much are you looking to spend? Do you want a combo or do you want 2 separates, as in an amp and a cabinet? Get a t-shirt. Oh, what, level 42? I've got loads of level 42 t-shirts. Don't worry about that. If anything, I'll be buying the Rochford double vinyl that they're selling on their stand. Oh yes. Yeah. Easy beat. Don't get. Yeah. Oh, he wants the t-shirt, and then he'll try and. You'd have to get over here. You're in the US, so you wouldn't be able to do that. Richard, Gareth Harrison, they couldn't sell those Pinot flats without discounting them, correct? No one is mad enough to pay £90 a set. No, there are people mad enough to pay £90 a set. That's the criminality of it. There are idiots that think if they buy Pinot Palladino flat wound strings that they're going to sound like him. Well, you'll get a flat wound string sound, but whether you have the same note choices and musical brain as him, that's a different thing entirely. You're after a combo, budget's £300. Buy second hand. Do you know what? I mean, I don't know how lightweight you want it, but second hand you could get SWR stuff, Hartke combos. If you go new, then obviously you're going to have less choice. But yeah, 300. You're not in the UK, are you? I guess that's €300. Yeah, you kind of get. You could buy new, but it's not going to be that great quality. I'd buy second hand for that. You're not going across the pond, Zuma. No, he's not. He'd have a fight on his hands getting my t-shirts, that's for sure. Yeah. Right, let's just check where we are. Let's see if we've beaten 4,800 subscribers. I don't think we have, but you never know. No, 479 out. No. Put teeth in. 4798 is where we are. Views 1,807. Thank you, gang. That's super. I'll take that. That's a win every day. So if you've been watching, I've been filming this on a separate camera. There's going to be independent videos for these workshops, and they'll be going up soon. I've just got to edit them up, so those will be appearing. And there's the Wilcock 102 short scale demo and review. That won't happen until Sunday probably, because I've got just too much going on the next couple of days. And there are all these basses that I've been restringing and cleaning up the past few weeks. There's going to be new demos and reviews coming up for those, so keep your eyes peeled. Richard, TC Electronic would be a good buy, €300. Okay. Bass related, I'll be putting together a video coincide with Duran Duran's Shadows on Your Side re-released, remixed, redone version. Super. Look forward to that. Electric Low-End, thought so. Finland has a limit selection for sure. Understood. Curious to see what John Taylor does for this go around. What, on the song or the tour shows? Zuma, Andy did the guitar work on that remake of Shadows. Yeah. Wasn't it on Dance Macabre? I thought it was already on there. Or did they play it on a few shows and then drop it? Like 2 years ago, I can't remember. On Your Side, 2.5 years ago, yeah. Gareth Harrison, 289 will get a Trace Elliott 1x10 combo. Yeah, that'll do the job. You can check out that if you want. Electric Low-End, I can give you a link for that. Don't you worry. Right, that's, bear with me 2 seconds, I'll give you a link for it. I'll put it in timestamps as well. Bear with me. Here we go. Oh, no, that's not it, is it? It's that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Coming your way, sir. It is. Right, I'm just going to put this in for you. You can check it out at your leisure. And I'll put it in the description box tomorrow. Oh, bend me over. You're back, are you? Good to see you. You were on the live chat yesterday. So I'll scroll too far there. Beat after beat, 2.5 years ago, it's old. Oh, yeah. See what you say. No, Martin Kemp is not a great bassist. Lovely guy, but he ain't a great bassist. Electric Low End, thank you. Pleasure. Don't rain on his parade. Yeah. Right, 2 minutes, we're going to wrap this up. You got any questions, anything you want to ask about what we've done on the workbench tonight? Fire away. Let me know. Oh, that string's gone down. Strings are settling in, they're all going out of tune. There we are. There we are. Well, look, thank you, boys and girls. Thanks for sitting with me going through all this. If you're watching after the event, feel free to leave messages in the comments section. Please give the video a thumbs up. It's vitally important to me, the channel, the videos. Costs nothing. Hit the thumbs up. Feel free to leave comments, share the videos out to social media. All helps. It's all quite fabulous. If you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you've left comments or got involved in live chat, it's been fab. We might do this again next Tuesday. I've got a couple of other basses that need urgent workshop work, so we might do this again. We will see. I'm kind of busy for the next couple of days, so there's not going to be any workbench stuff going on, that's for sure. Trying to think what else. So there've been some new videos. I'll get some shorts up over the next couple of days as well. Demos and reviews coming your way. There's the Gary Beers interview. That's got to come out as well shortly. But on that note, thank you very much for joining in live chat 136. It's been a blast. And I've got my jobs done, which is super. If you've got any questions about what we've done on the workbench, leave questions in the comments section. I'll reply to them as soon as I get a message from YouTube to say there's a message there for you. I will catch all of you hopefully next Tuesday. And if we get time, actually, I'm thinking on the gigs I've got coming up, we might do some impromptu live chats while I'm away on my gigs. So I'll keep you posted. Keep tuning into the community tab. I'll put a message up if I'm going to do a live chat. And on that note, thank you very much. Have a great week. If you've got gigs coming up, enjoy. Get there safely. Get home safely. And I will catch, hopefully, all of you next Tuesday. So on that note, thank you very much, boys and girls. Take it easy. Have a good week. I'll see you next week. Right, take it easy.